Does anybody else feel like going fishing?
No.
Doesn't it look like it's an earthworm?
It does.
If that's what parasites look like, they look like earthworms, but on a smaller scale. It's kind of gross. Not that parasites aren't gross.
Right,
but...
parasites are gross, but that's a lot of them do look. Have you ever seen a tapeworm?
Yes, I have pulled one out of my rectum the other day. No, I've never seen a tapeworm.
Well, on pictures on the news or something. I don't know. They look like worms.
Hello. Welcome to the show. Syko Rain back here for some more Plague Inc.
Don't forget Syko Yoda's rectum. It's here too.
Well, thanks for telling everybody.
You just did.
I didn't tell them my rectum was here.
Do you leave it somewhere else?
Yes.
In a couple of videos.
We also got a new gene that popped up. The game crashed, so we closed it down. It doesn't matter because we're not using gene splicing or whatever it is. Anyway, playing it on normal as we usually do. And what are we going to call this bad image?
Oh, gosh.
Tremors?
We already used Tremors.
Oh, we did? That's a shame.
Did. Slimy?
Slimy.
It looks like the earthworm from Sesame Street.
The earthworm from Sesame Street was made of foam and was fuzzy. How does that look like slimy?
Maybe you will get fuzzy and look like you're made of foam when you get this disease?
Wow. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say we're going to need more than one.
I think you're pretty realistic with that.
I try. We are a new parasite. Where I'm at. We are a new parasite. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague.
You know where everything wants to kill you?
Australia. Yeah, that's what my dad keeps on telling me so that I don't move there.
Right. Well, I just figure if a parasite is going to get you... Then...
If you live in this part of Australia, that is very, very, very true. But if you live in this part of Australia...
Then only like half of the things want to kill you.
Right. I'm just
way
saying.
Better. I mean, that's probably way too far away from everything to start something there.
You're so far.
We've used that joke way too many times in our recordings.
I know. Select a country to begin your plague. Alright, so you're saying you don't want to do Australia, or you do want to do Australia?
I do, but I don't think it's going to work very well, being so isolated. But, you know.
Well, you want to do isolation. I mean, let's get real.
Start it in Greenland and call it good. Right? We could start it in Greenland where they close their land borders. Which has worked out smashingly for them in the past. Or we can start it, I mean, I don't care. When I think worms, I think something like, you know, tropical. True.
But I mean,
like in the Philippines or something, like one of these islands around here.
What is this?
That's the Philippines. This one down here is Indonesia. That's Indonesia. And that's the Philippines.
Which one would you rather have?
Philippines. Why not?
Philippines?
It's all jungly and stuff.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
We are here with Slimy 1.0.
I'm so glad I was right after you clicked on it and it didn't say the Philippines.
Slimy 1.0 has infected its first human week, but used to hot temperatures, it must evolve using DNA points to infect more people.
So we should click and see what kind of things this one does.
Let's do. It's a parasite. Parasite lifestyle prevents the player getting DNA points by infecting people. DNA bubbles are the best way to get points.
Oh, yikes.
So we don't get points by infecting people.
Right, where it just grows because you infected people?
Well, that sucks.
So you can only get points, so we have to be really careful how we spend our points.
Alright, well, let's look into the points then, shall we?
Yeah.
So, transmissions, we got the same kind of concept we're used to. Symptoms looks the same kind of concept we're used to. And abilities are same but different. Parasite becomes more in tune with host, making it less likely to be noticed. That's actually probably a good thing to have.
Probably the first thing we want to put. Well, except for maybe transmission.
No, we got to get it used to cold.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because it's not.
But we're gonna, man, we have to be really careful about how we spend points.
I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hopefully we get free stuff still.
Yeah.
And look, we're gaining points.
Huh.
So...
Okay.
Or maybe there's just more bubbles to pop this time?
I don't know.
Global banks report record profits today and announce cheap loans for everyone. Public forgives banks and goes back to shopping.
cheap loans for everyone. Here, go into debt. We promised the housing market
And
will crash.
says, "Woohoo!"
Wait, it already did.
I just upped my credit card count from 3 to 7, but it's okay because I
the
got
bank
me
said
a
it
new
could.
TV.
So, how much do we need for the cold resistance?
See, it's going up
Or do
on
we
its
wanna
own.
go to transmission?
I must have misunderstood something about how that
Yeah.
works. Cold resistance first because we want us to travel well. I think that's just the way to go.
Yeah, and then transmission next. At least one infection.
Transmission? Yeah. Sounds
I mean,
good.
parasites to me says insects, but I don't know.
Parasites
or rats.
well, yeah, small rodents, birds, any parasites go on any of those things. I agree with you.
Uh-oh, we have to go airborne. New air filters are now being used to stop airplanes transmitting any disease between countries. Only advanced airborne diseases can survive on them.
Well, that's for the airplanes.
Yeah.
So we need to put into airborne,
And we
otherwise
have to
we're
go to
not
the
going
second
to.
level of airborne, I think,
Okay,
is what that meant last times anyway.
I gotcha. So it looks like we're gonna get more bubbles this go round.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
that's
let
a
you
good thing.
go ahead, babe.
You're gonna let
Have
me
the
pop
mouse.
bubbles? Oh my gosh.
Have the mouse.
Can I put into airborne?
Here, let's get the mouse pad over here where it's a little bit more comfortable for you to use. Hurry, get the mouse. Hurry!
Shush, you were moving it. Scientists.
Jeez, you're terrible at this.
Stop it! Scientists increase understanding of tumors. Scientists have had a breakthrough in their understanding of tumors and will be able to cure diseases with it more easily. Okay, so no tumors. This cannot
It's
have tumors.
not a tumor.
Okay, so we wanted to go airborne.
I've never seen a worm that was a tumor. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You say
that's
we
good.
go to the airborne because
Yeah,
they
because the
said...
airplanes won't get it otherwise.
Okay. We can go airborne. So, this is a worm that flies?
Oh, this is not a worm I want to meet.
We're making a worm that flies. Does anybody else see a problem with this?
This
here?
one costs 9 points. We probably don't need to do this quite yet, but we want to do that.
Spend
for
DNA
sure.
points to evolve new abilities to help your plague. Go ahead and pop on it again. Parasites become more in tune with hosts, making it less likely to be noticed. I think put into it right away.
Okay.
Because the longer we can go undetected, the better we are.
Parasites.
Uses a host DNA, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be
Oh, okay.
transmitted. See?
Okay, cool. So we'll get the
Boom.
13 points and do that one.
So
Okay.
all we need is for everybody to have lots and lots of sex
On airplanes.
with
There
parasites.
we go. Upgrade lets airplanes be infected again. But we've already gone down that path. We can't get those points back, so guess we'll continue with airborne parasites.
The air transmission upgrade, the one that we just did.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah.
I was reading that as in, like, the way Microsoft does an upgrade, where it completely screws up your whole computer. So they tried to fix the airplanes, and then an upgrade made it so that that didn't work anymore.
Oh, I got you. Well, so I think it's just more of a bubble popping game this go round.
So that's why you let me have the
Yes.
mouse, so I can pop
Also,
the
so my
bubbles?
shoulder doesn't die on me.
Having a dead shoulder would be a bad thing,
Yeah.
I think.
I have this very bad issue. It started with grocery shopping. I used to be, or not grocery shopping. Latest research shows that hot countries are getting significantly hotter due to global warming.
Tell me some news I didn't know.
It started with bagging groceries, or just merchandise at the...
Do this?
Sure, go for it. I mean, if it helps it move around
Right.
faster, it makes more sense to me. Something about my tendon coming out of my socket, and so it's bugged me my whole life, but unfortunately, it's on my right hand, which is the one you use for the mouse, so it's constantly being aggravated. So the more you use the mouse, the more it gets aggravated, which I didn't know until I started doing PC games prevalently again, that was the reason why I preferred console.
Oh, because it didn't hurt you?
I had less of a headache and stuff. I thought it was just, because you could sit in a couch or whatever.
I mean, do you think it would be super difficult for you to start trying to use a left-handed mouse? I mean,
I've
you are
actually
left-handed.
had left and right hand masks
Do they
hooked up
both
at the
hurt?
same time.
I mean, you use
No, it doesn't hurt, but
I'm just wondering if that might help.
when
your situation.
gaming, it there's just no way. Hey, we're getting some transmissions
Went
to
to
other
Indonesia.
places.
All right, we've got 14 points. Do we want to put into another transmission vector, or
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look.
we could go to?
Well,
more-
actually, go back to the abilities thing. What is the third one on that?
it infiltrates the host brain, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be transmitted.
So I say do that.
Okay, and then we probably want to go into drug resistance. I mean, maybe not right away, but once
No.
it moves to Europe,
We
and
need to get
the US.
people infected first.
Yeah.
Right now, we've just basically focused on things that helps transmission and keeps it from being noticed, and I'm all for that.
Yep, we don't want noticing.
No notifications.
No notifications. Turn your notifications off, people.
Well, it seems to me like you live your life.
Oh, a boat went to China. An infected boat went to China.
But it seems to me that since we've been playing this game at a certain point, it has become you must get everything infected before anything happens.
Before you kill anybody, yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, now that we're aware of that, we've had to basically play the game differently.
Right.
I have not seen anything that indicate that we're going to get some stuff for free. Have you?
No.
So we got to keep that in mind as well.
Save enough points to get to that total organ failure or something.
It is spreading really nicely already.
Oh, where's that going? Oh, back to Australia. Okay. Oh, Japan.
So the spreading of the news is happening.
You're
Start
leaving today?
spreading the news.
Bubble popping. We have 22 points.
I've got
Shall
a
we
worm
spend them?
in me today. It's gonna be a part of me. Slimy 1.0.
Have you been drinking?
No.
Okay, just checking. Do we want to continue with airborne or the air?
Has planes gotten anything infected?
I haven't seen any planes get anything infected.
Okay, well, why don't you do that then? Help a brother out.
Okay. We did the cold. We might need to do the cold too.
Yeah, probably will.
If it doesn't.
But they said things are warming up, so
well, only hot
I
countries.
totally expect Greenland to finally be green.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think that's a naive view of how things are going to work.
Naivete is a quality that more people should have.
It is. The world would be a better place.
Right?
Especially if there were also less people that were taking advantage of such naivete.
Well, where there are prey, there will always be predator.
True. Jerks. You know what we need? We need a superhero like Daredevil to take care of those kind of predators. When's that show coming back, by the way?
I want to say soon. I want to say it was fall.
Oh, we got Nausea for free.
Okay, so this is what we need to start thinking about. Do we devolve stuff? Can we devolve? Let's first go ahead and click on that and check out the devolve and see if we can devolve.
Yes, but we still only get 2 points for it.
So we can also technically get points doing this direction.
Do we want to see where it goes and if it starts to take notice? I mean, remember, we've got all the...
I think we should devolve this one right now to see how long it takes until we get another one that evolves.
Okay.
Because it also only takes 3 or 4 points to do that, so...
Right.
You know, we're not getting these symptoms that are way far in yet or anything like that.
Yeah.
We start getting some of the symptoms that are further in for free, that's a whole nother ball of wax.
That makes sense. But for the moment, we'll keep it unnoticed.
Well, look, look at the red.
It's very
There's
little.
not much.
Nope.
The world infection rate. We have.
How do we see the? There, they got a very small little wedge of the pie.
Yeah.
98% of the world is healthy.
And although the area, the Asian coast area is just hammered at the moment, I think we need to get some more worldwide spread.
Yeah, I agree.
We need worms coming out everybody's butts. That's what we need.
Wow, why does it gotta be the butt?
I don't know. So we've had a lot of time to consider different ways to kill people while playing this game.
Have you spent your spare time thinking about how to kill people with this game?
No, with this game.
With this game. I meant with this game, because I think about this game a lot while I'm at work. Oh, first plane.
Do you really?
Sometimes.
Wow. I thought you liked your job.
I do. I don't like every single person that I work with.
All right, fair enough. No, my curiosity is not that of which killing is part of. It is the mechanics and dynamics of this game. I'd be curious to know if you, Rain, would be interested in playing a transportation situation similar to this. There's got to be a transportation simulation game that.
You mean like that train game that Bree wanted us to play?
No, that one's not Not gonna do it.
Is that? I mean,
I'm thinking about something that has like a storyline type of thing. Because this is quasi-strategy.
We infected Russia.
Oh, snap.
I think we need to go with the second cold evolve.
Yep, there goes long plane. That went straight to Europe. Or straight to England. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do cold and pill resistance. Now that it's in Europe, it needs to be drug resistant to
Oh,
spread.
okay.
So is that cool?
Is that drug resistant? Is what makes rich people get sick?
Yes.
Well, just try the... Well, I mean, it's in Europe, so just try the drug resistant.
Okay.
See what happens. Maybe it's already going to have some susceptibility to the cool
Okay.
climates.
Oh, and there goes the U.S.
Okay, things are cooking now.
Yeah.
It is going everywhere.
This is good. This is good. So a transportation game, I might be interested. I mean, it's not killing people, so it won't make me giggle nearly as much.
I'm
but,
sure we could find a way to kill people in a transportation.
like make them crash or something, because that wouldn't be good. Because that's one of my kind of phobias.
Well,
I
we
don't
definitely
like
lose the game that way.
Yeah.
Because usually the goal in those kind of games would be to successfully get people to their destination,
Yeah.
not kill them. I'm just saying. Just thought something else we might be able to play. Some kind of other
could work.
simulation.
If you have suggestions
Simulation
for
for
good simulation
stimulation.
games for us to co-play,
Co-play.
that's what we're doing. We're co-playing a single-player game, right?
Yes, absolutely.
We have 48 points. Should we spend some of them, or do
Sure,
we want to
let's
hold
do
off
it.
and spend some cents?
Let's spend some points. Drug resistance works. How are we doing? We got how many points now?
We have 18.
Okay, go ahead and back out. You said we had 48.
Yeah, we just spent a bunch.
That was that expensive?
Yeah, for the second
Boy.
level of drug resistance.
All right.
It's expensive.
All right.
But it's going to help us actually spread in Europe and the United States,
Well, that's good.
which is apparently what
They-
this gamer thinks is the only two places that are
Yes, first world countries
Right.
were, well,
wealthy countries.
for the
I mean,
place
Japan
that-
is
the
a
United
wealthy
States
country.
is by far the leader of pharmaceuticals.
True.
Both probably manufacturing and ingesting. More than likely.
Legal and not.
Yeah, right? But I'm liking all these travelings we
Yeah.
got going on. Everything
Got
should
lots
be
of red transportations.
getting sick here pretty quick. Well, not sick, I'm sorry. Should be getting wormed here pretty quick.
Which is kind of sick.
Real, it's very sick. But you know what? As long as I don't ever have to worry about that myself, I think I'll be okay with that.
Well, you know, these worms
Look at
are
all the red
airborne,
going
so-
everywhere. I love it. That was a good place to start.
Yeah. So how do you think we're doing in cold climates? Do we need to worry
It
about
looks
that?
like we're not doing good in cold climates because we're not up there in Russia yet either.
Yeah. We did infect Russia, but it hasn't been spreading there, so...
Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop more in the cold. We're also not in Canada, eh?
We got New Zealand, though. Oh, and
Oh,
Iceland.
there we go.
Oh my goodness. Just a second. I'll click there in a second. Okay, there we go. Cold resist will be 18 points.
Do it. Okay, let's just hold on to our points now. Let's hold on to them because
We
we're
need
not
to have
getting some
symptoms
stuff
to
for
kill
free
people.
very quickly.
Alright, so we got Iceland, so we've gotta get Greenland to fall, right?
All seven and
Brazil?
we'll watch them fall. Stand in the way of love and we will smoke
Severe
them
storms
all.
strike Norway. Severe storms strike heavily populated area in Norway. WHO analysts warn of crop and property damage. Thank you, Canada, for the news.
Thank you, Canada.
Well,
this is
'cause I was
Canada for the
clicking
news.
on Canada at the time.
Without intellect.
But Canadian news. It just reminded me of Robin.
Shabatsky.
Caribbean. Okay, we're doing good on the countries list.
We're about half and half.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we gotta keep on going. That's not good enough.
That's not good enough. Madagascar, but we're getting a lot of the ones that are hard to get. We've got New Zealand, Iceland, Madagascar, and the Caribbean already, so Greenland's really kind of...
Yeah, I will not be happy
Hold
until
on.
Greenland falls.
We're never going to Greenland ever, are we? Because we hate Greenland because of this game.
I don't hate Greenland. They do sound weird.
But they make it so we lose the game, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them. These fictional people that live in this fictional little ice-covered place.
There's people that live there.
No, I know. I mean fictional people from the game.
Oh,
'Cause there's not
okay.
really anybody there.
Yes, there is.
In the game. Shut up! Do you want to keep Insomnia or not?
Yeah, let's keep Insomnia.
Okay.
Insomnia is not one that I think would be easily detected personally.
Yeah. especially not with these people with these worms fused into their brain DNA. Right?
Although, if we pull that out, we know we're not going to get detected, and we have a lot of places that are not red yet. Pull it out. Pull it out.
That's what.
That's what she said. You can finish that comment.
I thought you tried to keep your thing family friendly.
That is family friendly.
Okay.
We didn't say anything wrong.
If your kids understand that, that's your problem.
Well, if their kids understand that, then there's already that barrier been broken.
Again, that's what she said.
Wow. And my main focus on that is mostly family friendly. Because let's face it, I'm going to be myself no matter what.
Right.
I just am not vulgar for the sake of being vulgar.
Right.
And I am not going to welcome that kind of profanity or trolling on purpose, you know?
I get it. But funny's just funny.
Yes, I am.
Dirty humor or not, right? It's just funny's funny.
That's right. It's same as potty humor. Potty humor's still funny. Poop. It's a funny word. I mean, come on.
The London Olympics mystery's back. We've read that one. We don't need to read it again,
we don't need to read that. I might want to just turn that dang thing off. It's so... I don't know if you can, but it's so repetitive.
I think we tried turning off extra pop-ups and it wouldn't let us.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Okay,
what a shame.
Have to read them all, I guess.
Like, everything is moving around red. It's brilliant.
Except for boats going to Greenland. See? White boat. Bad boat.
Well, let's face it. There's not very many things that go there, so we just gotta wait.
96 points. Should we do something with it?
Nope.
Okay.
Just watch them.
Baltic states, Morocco, and Greenland.
Okay, now we gotta work a little bit more on the infection spread, I think, because look at... There's a lot of areas that are not moving too quickly on that front.
So, do we want to go this way since we started over here in
What does it... Click on the water, and what does it say specifically?
Survive outside the body in fresh, warm water. It increases infectivity, especially in humid environments, and ship transmission, which would help us get to Greenland.
Yes, let's go ahead and do that.
Do we want to go to all the way to the aerosol?
I mean, that's going to take a lot of points.
It's 18 more points from our 85 to do...
Well, you know what? Go ahead. And then the aerosol is what?
20 points.
Let's
so
do it to
we'll
it.
be down to 47.
We'll do it. We'll make sure infection vector is as good as it gets.
Okay.
Because we already put into the thing that allows it to be less
noticeable.
Noticed and helps.
Okay, here goes Greenland.
Here goes Greenland?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I saw a
that
red
was
boat go there.
fast. And now look how much stuff is spreading in the warmer climates
Yep.
because of this. So I think that was a good call.
I think so too. So, and look how fast, look at that. Look at that red line crawl.
Oh, yeah,
I
baby.
think Morocco's the only place that hasn't been infected yet. And there it goes. All right.
Okay, let's go ahead and check that to be verified.
Yep,
We
no
have it
countries
in
are
every
safe.
country. Okay, now we can start killing people.
Okay. Let's go here. So, as far as the symptoms go, we don't have any that... Do we want to go with our standby?
No, let's do something different this time since we are doing...
No tumors, though.
No tumors.
Because remember it said that it was easy to...
What is...
And that was... Tumors is like right over here somewhere.
What is this up on the very right-hand
Rash.
side? Would that be something that potentially little worms would cause?
It increases infectivity, and yes, I think that would... Like ringworm is a parasite.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do that.
And then that goes to sweating.
Okay.
Which would dehydrate people.
More
And
dangerous,
it's more dangerous
in
in
cold countries.
Cold countries, okay.
Okay. And then what?
And then we go to fever and skin lesions.
Skin lesions are disgusting. Let's do it. We might have gone a little too quickly with this, but that's okay.
Large open wounds would significantly increase infectivity. Okay.
Yes, we want to increase the
and
infectivity.
This is necrosis. Oh, gross.
No,
Yeah,
we don't.
totally
Okay,
do that. Well, I'm not going to click it yet, but we want to go
don't
that
want to do
direction.
that yet because we can't kill people off too
Right.
quickly. We don't have 100% infection.
Right.
But we are going to get noticed here very, very quickly now.
But it's okay because there's only 14% of the world is healthy.
Okay.
So we're doing pretty good on the infection. So keep it up.
We still have this section here in Africa that's very much not red. I don't know if it's... I mean, everybody's infected.
It's starting to climb. They got infected pretty late. But,
Okay.
Yeah. think they're our last holdouts, though.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
We still have 41 points, so I think we're gonna get... Oh, we got Insomnia again. Should we just keep it?
Yep. Keep it at this point.
Alright. I think we can probably keep all of our symptoms at this point.
Yes, I would agree.
Free. There's less than a billion healthy people in the world, so...
And it's still moving pretty damn quick.
And they still haven't
there's
even noticed
nothing
it.
for a cure.
Yeah. So I think the brain worm thing is helping. Oh wait, that was the last one.
The brain worm
The
thing?
brain worms are telling people what to
yeah.
do. But this
The
one, it
lobster
does.
on
It
the
fuses
brain?
with the DNA to make it so that you didn't notice it.
Exactly.
There goes Greenland. It has fallen. I mean, it
Okay, we're good.
Worse.
Do it to it. World. We'll start killing people.
World domination. All right. So necrosis.
Necrosis. That's disgusting.
Okay, and then
And what's the next one after
that? This one is
Severe
hemorrhagic shock. Severe loss of blood volume causes oxygen deprivation, deprivation, loss of consciousness, and death. And it costs 27 points.
Alright, so that's what we're saving for.
All right.
That will be the Deather. The
All
killer
right.
of all the peoples that are left.
Killer of the peoples.
Oh, snap. They still haven't even noticed it?
Nope, but now
A new minor disease is spreading?
And they found it in Zimbabwe, of all places.
Wow.
It's been named Slimy 1.0. It appears to be mostly harmless.
Yeah, it's
So it
not
must be
harmless.
investigated further. Other countries are also reporting the disease.
You
They haven't
are
started
all going to die.
The first death has occurred in Bolivia. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. We'll let you decide. Sorry, that's kind of an evil laugh, not even on purpose, wasn't it? Well, no, I have my on purpose evil laugh. Egypt shuts down airports, becomes the first country to try to limit the spread. At this point, I don't think limiting the spread is the best solution. But we're not getting any more points. South Africa's working on a cure.
We're not going to get any more points?
I don't know.
Aw, man. That's alright.
But could we devolve stuff to get to 10 points? I mean,
We might be
there's
able
no
to.
healthy people left. So I think we could devolve all the infectivity stuff, right?
Okay.
So, transmission.
Well, new people are still being born, so don't devolve the last one. Right?
19.
I don't know if this game works that
I don't think it does, because, I
intelligently,
mean,
but-
once it tells you there's no healthy people left in the world, I think that means there's no healthy people left. Besides, that would get us to exactly the number of points we need. Or, I could go over here and devolve this one.
The cold. The first cold.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. There's
Then
27.
we go to symptoms, and then we get the hemorrhagic shock.
Yes.
All right.
now we
and
kill
then hopefully we
people
just
on a
watch
massive
them
level.
fall.
Look, they're falling. I can see them.
Let that black line spread. It's right now being placed on the watch list.
The Who watch list.
Good job, Who.
I'm an owl.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Egypt is leading the global cure effort. Oh, you little blue plane bastards.
We're getting points again.
Global research is focused on a cure. As we kill people, we get more points. So do we want to add more deadliness?
No, we don't need to add more deadliness. We need to add into the things to keep from cure now.
Oh, okay.
So that right there.
Okay, evolve. The next one will be the shuffle, which will be 25, or this one, which is 30. So 25.
Okay. That'll help them.
Alrighty.
Keep them from getting that cure.
Yeah,
Although
we don't
they're
need-
doing pretty quick on
We
that.
don't need no cure.
Although, look at that, too. Death
Italy's
going
beginning
quick.
to break down. That's not surprising. It's Italy.
Look
They
at that.
overreact.
Look at the death count. How fast it's going.
That's awesome.
Look how fast the cure's going. Holy
That's
crap.
not awesome.
Wait. Points. Use them. Shuffle.
Shuffle. Do the DNA shuffle.
Do the shuffle. Do the... What is that?
I don't know.
It's a song. Oh, man.
Do
It's
the
on
hustle.
the tip of my... Do the hustle. Yeah, so now it's do the shuffle.
And we're still getting points. We need 30 for the next
Yes,
thing?
30.
Okay.
Yep.
You go away. Go away. You come here.
You get points. 30. We got the 30.
Oh, do we want to do this one? The other shuffle or the...
That one.
Okay.
Does not reproduce in lab. Do it to
Okay.
it.
Decreases research speed. Still at 53%.
It's alright. We're good. We're getting points quick enough. I think we'll be okay.
Everybody. Turkey's an anarchy.
Yes!
No research cure could take place there.
You know what? I've always been concerned about those turkey dinners.
The Swanson ones are like the Dinty
They could be totally devastating.
Yes.
Complete anarchy on the dining room table right there.
There's no transportation anywhere anymore. What's going on?
Everybody shut their borders.
The genome is fully sequenced. 2 researchers say this breakthrough will help cure efforts. We gotta shuffle that DNA.
Yep. Do it. Right. Ow.
Ah, come here, you. Shuffle.
Boom.
Yeah. Sequence that.
Yeah.
It
just went down to 56. I saw that too. That was pretty cool. That worked out very well.
Mm-hmm. There's 1.1 billion people left on the planet. This is looking good.
This is looking very good.
Yeah.
Everything's
we're
quiet
getting better
still.
At this game.
Even the clouds have kind of become more of a mist and are scary and ominous.
I think you're reading a little bit into it, maybe.
Yeah, there's a skull over
There's
there.
less than
if you squint your eyes and turn
less than a billion
left.
people left.
Look, like rotate your head. Yep.
Ow! I hurt my neck. I'm gonna file a report with somebody or another.
With the WHO watch list.
Who? Yes, because they're doing a bang-up job.
This is the fear we should have in real life, folks.
We're doing good. We've got less than 500 million people left on the planet. They're all going to be in holes pretty soon.
Oh,
Because
snap.
apparently that's what the human race does when they're doomed, is they dig holes and
Yep.
crawl into them and then die.
That is accurate. 100% accurate.
I think we're getting better at this video game.
Okay, that is just the wrong thing to say, because it could be the next episode where they throw something absolutely ridiculous at us, and we're like, oh, we thought we had this figured out, and
I'd
we
be
don't.
okay with that at this point. I mean, you know, as much as I love killing the whole world, this is kind of not being difficult at the moment.
Did you just say you don't like this game?
No, I love this game, and I love killing everybody, but this was not difficult to kill them with a parasite.
I don't know how to take that.
And become a mastermind at killing people. I need a bigger challenge, not one where they wash their hands more. That doesn't sound like fun.
We got 25 points. Can we spend that on anything? Maybe the symptoms? What is that?
Internal hemorrhaging?
Do it!
Just nail that coffin shut?
Yep. Now people are hemorrhaging internally. They're hemorrhaging on the externalies as well.
Pretty much. We got the lesions. And not like legions, like hosts of warriors.
Legions. Yes. Sparta is marching on the world right now.
But they're shaped like worms instead of Greek guys with six-packs.
Spray painted
Six-packs on Irish guys pretending to play
Yes.
Greek guys. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
We are Sparta!
Why did that sound like a leprechaun?
Because they're Irish.
Okay.
That was the point.
Okay. It was on purpose then.
Right.
Got it. 15 million? 14 million? 13 million?
You're never getting my lucky charms. No.
Less than 10 million people left on the
Oh,
planet.
baby.
I think they're gonna die. Pretty sure we've got this one. How long do you think this one took?
2 years. It was pretty quick.
It was pretty quick. You think 2 years, huh?
Yep.
Alright, so that would be 670 days?
365 days. So that's 724 days.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
24? How does 5 plus 5 equal 4? 365?
365. You're right. 730 days.
Okay.
Wow.
I was like, your math might be better than mine, but it wasn't perfect.
Well, there's a few less days in one of the years,
Ooh.
just because.
Oh, now we got the fever.
For free. I got the fever.
When there's less than 1 million people left on the planet. Oh, look. Despite the world's best effort, the last few humans know. Oh, they know they're watching the end of history. They're not in holes yet. They're not in holes. They're just watching the end of humanity.
They are in holes. They're in foxholes watching the end of history.
Like Fox News holes?
No, not Fox News. God, no.
And what do those foxholes say?
Well, in this case, they say bleh, because the people in them are dying.
Oh, good. More points. We needed more points. Now that everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Victory is success. Slimy. You know what? Oscar would be so proud that Slimy has successfully eliminated all life on Earth.
You think that Oscar the Grouch would finally be happy?
Well, he'd be dead because he is life on Earth, so...
Is he, though? He's a puppet.
That's true.
So technically, he's not life.
True.
He still could be alive.
Yeah, but whoever has their hand up his butt to make him move would have to be alive for him to express happiness.
No, maybe the worms are now doing it.
Oh, but technically the parasites are life, too. So they eradicated themselves as well.
You got a good point there.
It says all life on Earth, which I don't think is technically true, because...
Because I totally just saw a bird fly by.
Well, no, because all these things we're killing people with are life.
Oh.
So...
Fair enough.
Maybe, I think it's just all humans. I mean, we might have left the whales alone or something. You don't know.
Caw! Caw!
Or those little white crabs that live around the volcanic vents in the ocean floor that
Okay, now you're just getting way too technical, and it's going to be more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
It is
going
going
to
to be more than 2
years.
weeks, that's true. I'm better at guessing how many days than you are, apparently.
Well, you asked me, I told you. I don't know how long we've
Well,
been
it's because
sitting
I had
here.
to click this time. I thought you should have to guess how many days this time.
Oh, so the clicking job is that hard, is it?
No, I just thought we were switching
You don't ever
roles.
give me some beneficial thing for clicking.
Well, yeah, because then I guess how long it took to do
Wow.
stuff. It's just a role reversal. We're role playing here. The therapist said we should try it.
I don't ever go to a therapist. As usual, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget that like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Get ready for another death of the entire world in the next episode. I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I was way off on my
You were way
prediction
off.
here.
That's more like, what, 4 years? No, not quite 4 years. 3.5 years. About. Shush.